people to people, but there is a lot of concern, for example, over H1B visa. There are genuine concerns out there. So we can't ignore the noise beyond the point as well.
See, you have to understand, and you have to agree with me, that in certain cases H1B were abused. And I think they're just trying to fix the issue itself. America needs these workers. If you look at the latest data itself, the more doctors coming on H1B, the more tech people coming with higher salaries into America. So we from the business world need these people in America to help us succeed. A lot of countries, especially, they game the system by applying multiple times same individual itself. They basically gamed it by giving some wrong numbers, wrong data. And everybody agrees on that number. I mean, say,
because the messaging from the MAGA base of Donald Trump, the Make America Great Again, they seem to suddenly be sort of almost targeting the Indian immigrant for all the remarkable work that Indian immigrants have done in the United States, have built a reputation. Suddenly in the last 1 year, you've had these seemingly intemperate remarks and attacks made on Indian Americans. Again, it comes back to it. How do you shut that out? How do you keep that out now and just focus on your mutual interests?
So the small group have been very active on social media being anti-Indian American. But vast majority of people are welcoming Indian Americans. And what's interesting is, if you notice, is that the 75 countries list where visa restriction was put on, India was not on that. No, that sends a message.
But also the messaging that emerges, and taking forward Rajdeep's points, people from the Trump circle, so the new US ambassador to India started off, I think, absolutely in Indian cricketing parlance, right on the front foot. He's batting on the crease. But they keep saying negative things, including the latest remarks from Peter Navarro on energy. And many of these confuse people that what is going on? Is this almost like driven by racism, Mukesh, if I may put it that way?
I think it's driven by ignorance. That's number one. Yeah. It's driven by the success of Indian Americans, because you have a migrating community for the first time in the history of America, which has not gone on the economic low end. It has come straight up to the top. And today the average American Indian's salary is twice the national per capita income itself. But Indian Americans make 1.5% of the US population. They generate 6% of GDP. And if you look at 3 weeks ago, President Trump tweeted, people countries, immigrants who are on the government dole system itself, Indian immigrants were not there any of the list itself.
Net, though,